Hello, underachievers! So I'm going to try and make this video without sounding like an incel. But yes, hello, welcome back to another Unpopular Opinions video. This one is about short people. Unpopular opinions about short people. Now, I myself am short. I'm actually 5'5", and I know there's going to be a lot of people in the comments that are just like, oh, I'm shorter than you, I've got it worse. Yeah, there are people shorter than me, but there's also a lot of people taller than me, including my mum. I still consider myself short, even though there are people shorter than me, because people call me short. And I am shorter than a lot of people. So luckily I'm taller than my dad, he's 5'5", but I am shorter than my mum, who is 5'6", I think. Funny story, my mum was actually shorter than my dad, and then she realised she had a back problem, and she had surgery on her back, and she grew an inch, so then she was taller than my dad. Poor Gary, like, I started testosterone, and I'm taller than him now. I wasn't taller than him before, but now, thank you, hormones. I am just above average height for a woman, which is great. No, it's not. There's nothing wrong with being the height of a woman, but I'm a guy. And I would just rather be a bit taller. So before I anger people, I'm not doing this to anger people. You know, I just wanted to talk about how, like, annoying it is to be short. Obviously, I know people have it worse, not in terms of their height, but some people are dying. I'm grateful that I'm not dying just yet. So let me give you a bit of a backstory. I am short. The Addams family is short. None of us are really tall. I think the tallest person is maybe like 5'10", 5'9". I think my grandpa on my dad's side was quite tall, but quite tall for the Addamses is 5'11". My nan's dad, I think, or my nan's dad's dad was 4'9". So we've never really had much hope. The Irish side of my family, they're also not that tall either. Granted, they're taller than the Addamses, but still quite short. Growing up, I've always been quite short. There was never really a time where I was the tallest person in my class. No, the only place I've ever not felt short is in judo competitions when I was very young. Because I was just below average height and I was very light, I would fight people in my weight category that were younger than me, so they hadn't hit the growth they hadn't hit their growth spurt yet, so they were shorter than me, which made me feel weird. To give you an example of how small I was, this isn't a good example because my friend was very tall, but this is a picture of me next to my friend who was 7 months older than me. 7 months. I've not really had any positive experiences of being short. But yeah, let's get on to these unpopular opinions. I'm interested. I say I'm interested, I've already screenshotted these, so I know what they are. So I'll pretend to be interested. It doesn't matter, size is not important. Absolute bullshit. Obviously, a lot of people don't care about the height, but I care. Going to concerts for a short person is like hell. Yes, I have to agree with this one, absolutely. I feel like the only benefits of being short in a concert is that when, you know, like, between bands playing, I can sit on the floor, because I'm quite small. Don't take up too much space, which probably annoys people around me. But yeah, when I go to concerts, it really does have an effect. Even when I wear platform creepers, I can't really see over many people. And I realized this a few years ago, but when you're short, all the tall people around you in a crowd will create like a barrier for sound, so you can't actually hear the people playing properly until you go on your tiptoes, or, you know, spread all the tall people apart and stick your head out. So a lot of times if you see me at a concert and I really care about listening to it, I will be on my tiptoes. Every now and then, trying to hear properly. Means you don't need to kneel for you know what, because you're face to face with it standing, you know. I'm assuming this is about sucking dick. No, this isn't true. I'm not that short, but in regards to other areas in that area, actually makes it more difficult. Being short is not a benefit, for me at least, when you're with someone tall. When you walk with your tall friends, you have to almost run because you have short legs. Yes and no. Mostly no, because I walk really fast, because I hate slow walkers so much. I hate walking slowly, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I just don't understand when you're in public, you're trying to get somewhere, why you just, like, wander there? Like, why would you not just, like, go? Like, I'm trying to get somewhere, I want to get there as soon as possible, I don't want to walk for too long. But sometimes when we're in a rush and like the tall people are rushing too, yeah, it's kind of difficult to keep up because they got long legs and I kind of have to jump a bit. They are more likely to be a bottom. So in most cases, probably, but I know a lot of bottoms that are tall and I know a lot of very muscular, not short people that are bottoms. So if you're short and you're thinking you have to be a bottom because you're short, you don't have to be, okay? If you're short, you're made fun of. Yes. Obviously, but I feel like any aspect of a person will be made fun of. If you're tall, sometimes you'll be made fun of. If you're fat, you'll be made fun of. If you're skinny, you'll be made fun of. Pretty much any aspect of a person will be taken the piss out of. I was made fun of for being small, but it was never like, it never got to me. I didn't really care. Like, my name was Little Devil, but that wasn't an insult. That was just my nickname. Obviously, when I was younger, it didn't get to be, but nowadays it kind of does, because, you know, I'm done growing, and everyone else I'm around is, like, 6 foot, and I just feel really self-conscious about it. Even when they're not making fun of it, like, when I go to parties, there's people that are, like, 6 foot around me, I'm wearing platform creepers, and still with platform creepers, I'm about 5'7", which is still quite short for a guy, and I just feel embarrassed. Like, I feel awkward, even though I'm not being awkward, just, like, having a conversation with someone and having to, like, speak, look at them like this. And I also feel left out of conversations because I'm short. It sounds ridiculous, but like it happens because like a lot of times they're all the same height. They'll be looking at each other. They won't be looking down at me unless I make a point. But it's annoying. Hola, je suis français. That's hola. Hola is Spanish, right? I'm confused. Short people are quiet, calm, non-aggressive, and don't start fights. I disagree with this a lot. Most of the time, in my experience, short people are the angry people, because, you know, short man syndrome. I think I definitely got that from my dad. But no, I feel like short people are often, you know, overlooked physically and, you know, metaphorically, because we're down here, and you're all the way up here making your points, being big and tall, and I'm down here looking up, being like, pay attention to me. But no, I feel like we're more aggressive because like we have to prove ourselves. You've already got like if you're tall, you're already there. Like you're there. Everyone's like, that guy is tall and he is there. But the short guy is kind of like, I'm here too. But you have to shout because they can't hear you from down here. They have to, you know, open their big ass ears and I don't know what I'm doing. Also, my kidneys hurt. I need to call 111. Some people really need to stop being so dramatic over being 5'4". Come on, you ain't even that short. I agree with this, and disagree with this. Obviously, I agree with this, because it is a bit silly. Like, yeah, whatever, it's height, you're just a bit short. But, obviously, some people bully for that. Some people have bad experiences with that. I'm self-conscious about that. It gives me dysphoria, obviously, which is ridiculous. And people are like, there's no such thing as height dysphoria. But there really is, because every other man, most of the time, is taller than me, and I just feel kind of left out being this short little boy over here. But yeah, 5'4" is not that short, because there are people that are 4'11". But like in comparison to people that are like 6'4", I have friends that are 6'4". You know, they're nearly a foot taller than me, so that's kind of a big deal. No one has ever said this to me, but how's the weather down there? It's I just can't stop watching my rats, to be honest. I keep licking their feet and like washing themselves. It's so cute. You're considered being cute overall. Yes, I think most of the time this is true, unless you're ugly, which sucks, because ugly people can be cute too. I'm really tired. But yeah, I feel like people perceive short people as cute, just because they're little, like, manlets, they're little, you know, fun size, little halflings, hobbitses, you know. I get it. People think we're cute. The next one is, we can only be cute/adorable. Yes, agree. I feel like because I'm short, and I look young, because, you know, being short obviously doesn't help with me not looking my age. But I feel like because I'm short and I'm young looking, I can only be cute. I can't be, like, attractive. People can't be like, oh, damn, Noah. And I get, like, obviously, like, there's teenagers that are just like, damn, Noah. But, like, I'm 20. There's no one my age that's just like, oh, he's hot. Maybe I'm just not hot. But, you know, I always get, like, the cute. You don't get, like, the, oh, you look sexy. I hate that word. I don't like that word. That does not work with this. But you know what I mean? I feel like I have to fulfill the cute role, even though I'm not cute. You can't even see that. I just did this, and I don't know why. It's convenient when traveling. So, I agree with this, actually. Yes, I agree. This is good. Obviously, it sucks that, you know, people look down on me, but I'm small, I'm short. To be honest, a lot of the time, I will sit on the floor. Anywhere I am, if I have to stand up, I will sit down, because I would rather be comfortable. Doesn't matter where it is, I will sit on a dirty pavement, I will do it, because I'm wearing clothes. At least it's not going up my arse crack. But yeah, when I take the tube and there's no seats, a lot of the time I'll just sit on the floor. I will do that. It's probably annoying to everyone around me. But yeah, I guess it's convenient when traveling. I can also sit on my friend's lap. I can sit on anybody's lap. I can sit on anybody's lap if I wanted to. You can wear kids' clothes. That's actually true. I've got 5 of these vests from Asda. I don't know why I'm doing this. I got 5 of these vests from Asda from the children's section. Size 14, £5. So cheap. People rest their arms on your shoulder. Yes, they do, and I don't like it. I'm not a little armrest, okay? I just call myself little. I'm not an armrest. You know what happens? Even Corey does it. He puts his arm on my head when he's trying to sort out his shoes. He will lean on my head. He will do it. I feel like an object rather than a small person. Small people are not as good at sport. I feel like this is... There's a hair. I got it. I feel like this is an opinion that people have, and it's completely untrue, because I was the best at sports ever in my school. The best person ever. Yes, I went to a small school, and then I went to a bigger school, but I was still the best. And I'm short. I'm kidding. I wasn't the best. I was quite high up there. But, you know, being short... depends on the sport, really. If you're short and you want to play basketball, you probably can't, unless you wear stilts. Yeah, I can't think of any other way. But with sports like field hockey, or like... other sports. What was that noise? I feel like short people are not bad at sports. I was good at sports, and a lot of other people were good at sports. I feel like we got a lot more power because it's all compacted into one little person. Also, we have better centers of gravity. That's not the one, is it? We've got better balance because we're closer to the floor. I can imagine being like 7 foot and the floor being so far away from me. I would fall over all the time. Also, I run fast. Okay? I run really fast. It's actually really helpful when you're low on cash because you can just tell waiters you're 12 and get a discount. So I never had this experience with waiters. I'm not sure where you can get a discount for being 12. But I tell ticket officers at train stations that I'm 15. I was about to say 12. But yeah, I tell them that I'm 15 because then I can get a child ticket, which is half the price of an adult ticket. Why is a child ticket half the price of an adult ticket? Why does a 15-year-old only have to pay half the price of a 16-year-old? That's what's the word? Injustice. My rat is literally just staring at me. I can't even zoom. He's there. That's him. Hello. Short people have big ears and a small head. So, I only agree with this because I have a small head and big ears. I actually, when I got my ears pierced 2 weeks ago, I was like, to the piercer, I was like, you know what? I feel like I have fat earlobes. And the guy was just like, no comment. So I have fat earlobes, by the way. I also feel like my ears are weirdly placed because I've got such a small head, there's not much space for them to go. So even if they're normal size, they just look big. I have a small head. My mum said I looked like a matchstick once. Less awkward hugs, etc. Agree and disagree. When I hug, I like to be the big guy. I like, I reach over the shoulder, I squeeze, I'm a good hugger. When I'm the smaller one, I feel like inadequate. Because, you have to go under, and it's kind of like, you hug them like that, but I don't. I want to smuggle? I want to surround you with my body. I don't want to just be like, oh, little hug. So I disagree with this. I like being the tall person when I hug, but I am incredible at being the big spoon. I'm such a good big spoon. I'm like a koala. It's incredible. I'm so great. Why am I speaking like this? It's fun to get picked up, but with permission. Yes, I guess it's fun to be picked up. I like to be picked up and just swelled around. But I also don't like the fact that because I'm smaller than some people, they can just pick me up, and it's like, okay, thanks for manhandling me. Because I like to be the one that picks other people up. I'm strong, okay? I can pick people up. Every time I'm like, do you want to piggyback to someone who's bigger than me? They're like, will you be able? Yes, I'll be able to. I can pick up my dad. I've done it. I've given him a piggyback. I can squat people. So, I don't even remember what the question was. Well, that was the last one. Not sure what this video is trying to achieve. Whatever I did try to achieve is just lost now. I'm ill. I need to go help. Yeah, that's the video. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, don't. See you later, losers. Big punch for you. There will be a rap video soon, I swear.